Do you mind just on the vlog what the intention was behind today?
Yeah. I've been working with Jared for his Ironman build for a long time because it keeps getting cancelled. But this time around, fit Jared on his original bike. However, he's on a time trial or triathlon specific bike now, a great second-hand bike. And so to get the best out of the bike, we're fitting Jared to his new machine. It's going to be a process because there's a few different parts that we need to get, but ultimately it's the optimal positioning of Jared onto his bike to get the most out of his body in the fastest time possible on the day, which is only about 9 weeks away now, which is a good time frame to become adjusted with the bike.
9 weeks to go. Get the 1%ers right.
Oh, you bought yourself about half an hour.
What was that?
Bought yourself about half an hour on the bike leg.
What, the bike or the
Grab a
wheels?
seat. Just the package.
Yeah.
Wheels especially.
Does it really actually increase the speed?
Oh,
A better bike and wheels?
yeah.
Oh,
There's a
right.
reason. There's a reason.
Yeah.
That you can spend $5.5 grand on a set of wheels, and you can spend $150 on a set of wheels. A few little front end tweaks that we'll make to get even faster, and there's a bit of pelvic tweak stuff that we'll do to keep an eye on that knee and get into.
Yeah, what it was, I was just spark normal. I just rode the hills too hard.
Yep.
In too high of a gear.
Yeah.
And I just felt that VMO just getting so fucking fatigued.
Yeah, well, your VMO, as you know, is that teardrop muscle that helps with the patella tracking.
Yeah.
So what you don't want is just big development inside with lateral undevelopment. But so it also could be one of your adductors that goes in there.
Yeah.
So one of your adductors that pulls that knee
Yeah.
back into the midline of your body. So sometimes we think that's VMO pain, but it's really adductor pain. It's just culminating there. They're so close on the insertion. So what we'll do is we'll just do a cleat position and a saddle position that gets that knee tracking
Okay.
both sides
Yeah.
straight. Keeping in mind you've got larger quads than your average bike rider.
Yeah.
Which sounds funny because you instantly just think, oh, bike riders must have big quads, but it's just deceptive because their upper bodies are so small.
Yeah.
Their quads look big, and although my quads are sort of big, your internal stuff's just not big, and that's where you find it hard to find space. Cool, pop them off. Jump on your back for me over on. Yeah. Straight legs out for me. You can remember from last time when there was no major discrepancies, but what we're looking for is any leg length discrepancies. Everyone's got a little bit of a few millimeters out here and there each and every day depending on what we've done, but yours check out very much so. Then I'm just checking for joint mobility, just to make sure we're not missing anything once we hop up on the bike. Bend your knees up for me, keep your feet on the bed, and then bring them a bit closer to your bum, and then put your feet together, knees together.
Even just holding these positions, my hips are cooked.
Yeah?
Like they just feel so heavy.
Every day, or is that just sort of an acute feeling you've got
I just
today?
feel like I have to apply a little bit of pressure right now to even keep my knees
to
in.
hold them in. Yeah. You just naturally are out. Relax, not all the way, but just relax your knees. See how they just naturally go there. So hit external hip rotators.
Just in that trigger point as much.
Yeah. TFL. External hip rotator. That one.
I was watching back on the vlog from the race and I was like, holy fuck, my knee drives out. Just that psoas on the right side and that hip.
So a little bit on the right, and that's why we'll fit to the right. Excellent. Jump back into the seat, pop your shoes on for me, put your bike gear on.
There's a lot that goes into this. So last time I did this with Mick, it's like a game of inches, which makes a significant difference to how comfortable you are on the bike. So when we do this, you'll see that by making the slightest of changes, it'll increase how comfortable I am, but also what it'll do is, I'm assuming that's the way we're going to set myself up with a neutral stance. I reckon I'm going to find that there's going to be quite a little bit of loading on the hip, and they're going to try and want to pop out, which I'm sure we're going to capture in the footage. But yeah, no, we'll jump on in a second. You'll be able to see how very, very minimal change can make a significant difference to the posture and the position that you're in. And particularly one thing that when I was training for it last year, that Mick said to me, it's about coming off the bike as comfortable as possible.
Jump on. We're going to find those cleats don't fit, so just ignore that.
So I'm just going to put my feet on top.
Yep, on top.
The bike, the seat feels a little bit different. Being on a new seat, feels like your balls are hanging through the bloody cap.
Perfect. What we want.
That's what Dad said the other day. What's the hole for in the middle? From my understanding, my other bike's tri bars are quite higher.
Yeah.
As in, like I'm up there, yeah.
Yeah, we need to bring yours up. We'll get to that. Do you want to stop that on for me for a second? It's set up in a road time trial position.
Yeah. That's what he said.
With a flat stem. You don't need it, but there are different stems, but you don't need it, so I won't even bother going down that track. But what we will need are just a few more parts at the front.
Yep.
If you've come this far, you've put this much effort into it, it'd be rude of me to just do a slow pedal stroke from it, just while I'm chatting. Not to really dial that front end.
Yep.
But which will involve another few $100s down the track, but obviously you don't have to, but
If it makes a difference, it makes a
absolutely
difference.
no-brainer.
We're going for that 12
And
hours.
you're so close to that that good position that it'll just be silly not to go that final part.
Yeah.
But once we get those wedges and those higher hands, it's one, that's more aerodynamic, faster, which is a no-brainer, but two, it's just the comfort factor too.
Yeah.
It's really sink through your shoulder blades, and you have your shoulder blades already popping out. We never got that on your other geometry of the other bike.
Gotcha.
But
I feel very, very light and flexible through my back right now.
Yeah.
Like,
front
I
end
feel
of your
no
back's
pressure.
Real. Back in your back, we're going to get sorted a bit more with a bit more pelvic tilt. I'm just going to grab a baseline of the video technology so we can make some changes from there. Yeah, this bike's the perfect size. Once we get these, I haven't even seen the measurements, but like it hasn't even calculated, but it's going to end up in a smick position. I'd be into the 480s, maybe 490s, so I'm almost at 500 fits, which means I've seen a lot of people and a lot of bikes to know straight up where we're going to end up.
Yeah.
And you're going to end up real good.
We probably won't need to do another fit, will we?
No. We'll just,
Readjustments?
if we need to tweak, we'll just tweak it on the road. Yeah, it's looking real good. I'll talk to you about that in a second. Actually, stop pedaling, come here. So to get back end strength in what potentially can be a 4-hour run,
Yeah.
you need to get to that 4-hour mark, but the bike stuff adds that back end run strength.
Maybe if you can
Without the
probably
impact.
set up we can quickly do a training piece, and maybe we can just set up a 2-week block of maybe what you're telling me that we can hit.
Yeah, I'd even just grab a seat. I'd even just drop a run. Massive gains from there. So this is you once again.
I look comfy.
Yeah, and you look comfy there for me, and there for me.
Yeah.
There's
Just tweaks.
little tweaks at the back, and then hands higher with elbows a little bit more. So we've got a horizontal forearm, and a flat elbow, so you're like there.
Yep.
What we're looking for is
There.
You can just see that sink in.
Yep.
In your hand.
But that will come when we get that framework.
That's right. Yeah,
Yep.
I've got the bars there. I've got an extra set of extensions, but that little part that they'll be waiting on is a wedge that just puts these guys on an angle. So everything's just angled up.
Yep.
So that angles up. The bars end up here,
Yep.
and you'll just
Yep.
there, and literally can eat and drink.
Yep.
With the ISM saddle, they're designed to run a little bit nose down to get that nose away from you and away from any pressure points to encourage a pelvic tilt forward. With a pelvic tilt forward, if our pelvis is tilted backwards on a flat saddle, we then make up for the rest of the reach through our lumbar and our torso. Our lumbar then stretches, and we get a sore back. Sore lower back. That's one of the reasons.
Up there.
Yeah, one of the reasons for the sore lower back. But if we encourage a pelvic tilt with a little bit of saddle movement, which yours would be back, we go from rounded back here to it tilting the pelvis forward to there. You can see that transformation on my back from there to there. And then if you do this, like that. So you just want that flatter back still shooting upwards because internal torso angle, which I'll talk to you about, and then lock in and 6 hours later. So we've made some pretty big changes around the pelvis, delivery of power, and tomorrow we're going to focus on cleat position with his new pedals that he's going to get, and then the week after that we're going to concentrate on the front end and the aerodynamics of the front end. So it's a 3-part process of Jared to the bike, then the cleat position, then the front end position. But it's what I love, and the process is what it's all about. This is a week-long process, so it's really, really good fun. So we'll head out to the real-life testing into the velodrome tomorrow and fine-tune some of it, and then have a nice clear direction where we're going to aerodynamically for the front end. So roughly, that's what it's about.
Hey guys, we're here at the velodrome now, but yeah, we fitted out the bike to a certain degree. We've got some new parts, and this is the first time I've ever ridden my new bike. So I'm here with my bike coach Mick, and we're going to take you guys on the time trial today. So it's a 20-minute bike time trial, but yeah, welcome to the vlog, episode 9. Let's go. Time trial today on the new bike. It felt really good, so we averaged out at about 36. We'll get some confirmation in a moment, but really happy. But I've just come from the bike testing with Mick. I thought there's no better way than to break it down while we're up here in nature. So I did the test, and I'm actually quite proud of myself. So back from week 1 when we do the testings, when we worked out the zones. Week 1 I tested at 28.5 kilometers per hour for the 20 minutes. And today I tested at 36 kilometers, which is a huge jump. And this new bike fits me so well. It holds me so well. My weight is over the bars, which is really good. And it's just a better bike. It's a little bit more expensive, yeah. But I just felt like it really replicated and was a true indicator of the work that I've put in on the bike. And it was just a little pat on the back today. So thanks for tuning into the vlog, guys, and I'll see you on the next episode.